Alright, bro. This is run Coastline here. Well, my mic is weird. Run Coastline here. Um I'll start explaining some of the stuff here, alright? So my idea is to have lesion, castle, bandit, smoke, and melusi. The reason for them, I'll explain. So first, we'll have smoke playing in the site, and he'll be the only one playing in sight, and the only thing he has to worry about is this window hop in and this door push. So obviously he has weak points, right? So he has weak points from here, these feet holes, this rotate, this walk in, and the window, and vert. So that's a lot he has to worry about. So that's why we have each member defending literally one of those weaknesses. Obviously, if those guys struggle on holding those weaknesses, they just fall back, and now they can hold the weaknesses from here, you know, holding different things. Like, it's easy to kind of anchor in this site, but you have to waste time outside of the site so that they have to like rush into y'all, so that they don't have time to clear y'all out. So yeah, the smoke is gonna play here. The smoke is gonna do all of this shit with the help of the bandit. The bandit will just reinforce this wall, and let me think about it actually. It's gonna be a lot though, no cap. So you're just gonna do your role, okay? You're gonna make a rotate here. Smoke is gonna reinforce this. Come here, make feet holes here, reinforce. Obviously it's gonna get bad because if you don't have time, you gotta reinforce these walls too. This rotate is optional. The melusi will make this stuff right here, or the castle, it don't matter. You're definitely gonna need some help reinforcing though, because you're probably not gonna have enough time. So like either lesion, melusi, castle, or bandit, one of them just reinforces one wall and that's it. But the bandit's gonna have to reinforce the two walls upstairs, and so that's gonna take some time too. The castle also tries to put his castle things. So your job is that. Put a beeper here. Put a beeper here. Especially if you make this rotate, you're gonna have to have that beeper there, and you're gonna want a beeper here. Even though there's gonna be a melusi banshee there, you still want that push here, because you want to mainly look here first. You kind of want to look here. You want to look over here because the window hopping is aggressive, so you want to stop that push first. And especially since I don't have a melusi banshee here too. So that's the smoke's job. That's the smoke's job. Castle's job. He castles this window off so that the smoke can't just get shot at from right here. He's gonna go upstairs or whatever, reinforce one wall. He's gonna go upstairs. He's gonna have beepers, not a bulletproof cam. He's gonna come upstairs. He's gonna get this window, make these, get this, and then he's gonna come here and barricade this with one soft, get this one, put a beeper here, right there, and put a beeper, I guess you can put it like right here. Because the bandit, he's gonna play over here. He's gonna try to like play on the stairs. He's gonna play over here. He's gonna roam around. He's gonna try to flick if anyone's coming upstairs. He's gonna get the hallway. He's gonna get this. He has enough like room to do all that. That's why it's easy for him to do that stuff. So yeah, that's what your job is. Your castle is gonna do that, and then you're gonna play in here. This is gonna be band-aided off. You're gonna have this here. You got a few holes here. You're gonna kind of like sit here. You got like some vert here. You could obviously make more vert. You could make a vert here. If you make vert right here, you get to see like the bomb side, this corner. That's the rotate right here. You come here. This is the default. This is a rotate right here, and that's the default plant spot. And then if you want, you could also make some like right here on the window. You can make it right here on the window, so yeah, you can watch this window. You could just help the smoke out from above too. That's basically what it is. You know, like the bandit could also just sit here too. The bandit is just roaming around. Okay, he can do whatever he wants. Okay, he just needs to realize the push. And that's it. That's all the bandit has to do. That's all the castle has to do. I basically explained what the castle and bandit are doing. They're basically playing upstairs. The bandit is getting this wall so that they can't just push that. I have one more reinforcement left. I don't know where I should put it, but it's whatever. But we have a C4 with the bandit, right? So if it gets too aggressive upstairs, you can just drop down, play here with the smoke, use the C4 if they're upstairs, or use the C4 for a plant. So the bandit's life is very crucial though. You can't just give away your life. The lesion, he's gonna reinforce this wall, and then he's gonna come here. He's gonna put his bulletproof cam right here. Okay, he's gonna put it right here. He's gonna make fee holes here, put his lesion mine right here, and then also put his lesion mine right here. Make a rotate here, make a rotate here, make some head holes here, make a rotate here, reinforce this wall. So you're gonna want to play here first. You're gonna like play roam here, put a lesion mine right here, so you can't just get flanked right there. You obviously can't get shot there, right? So you can just play right here. You can play right here and watch all this shit. And then obviously if it gets too aggressive on this side, because if they hop in that window right here, if they hop in this window right here, you can't really like fight that. So you kind of like gotta like move out. And if they get this window right here, you're gonna have to play like right here, play off of these head holes. Obviously if it gets a little too, you're getting like, you know, fucked from like a lot of sides. Your option can be rotate and then fall back, but you also have a teammate playing. You're gonna have a melusi playing in this room, so you can have her help your back right here, but also that makes it easier to like go back over there and roam out, because then you could just give this for free and you guys hold over there with the melusi. But this is like a good hold here. It stops this sunrise push a lot faster, at least slows them down. And plus you have a cam there now, so now you know if you can leave it now. You can leave sunrise, see what's happening, and then you guys can start making flank plays using that cam. And yeah, that's kind of your job. Your job is to waste a lot of time. And yeah, this is the melusi's job. I'll explain now the melusi's job. Alright, so now the melusi, she's gonna come here. She's gonna place her thing right here. Make these head holes. Get out of here. Come here. Place another one right here. Put your BP right here. Come over here. Put your melusi banshee right here, so this window hop in or this hallway walk in, and then you got few holes here so that it can play with it. And then lastly, put your melusi banshee right here, so that, you know, if they push this and we don't have any lesion playing there anymore, and now it's the smoke's job, this one can help him out, kind of like if they're like pushing him or not from this door. So that'll be like a lot more helpful. And you're just gonna play over here. You're just gonna go over here. You are like the bridge of the team right here. So you play here. You stop a fast push that goes through the main lobby, and if they're playing vert, you can kind of watch this, and go help your teammates out that are like getting pushed by the guys at the vert. Or if they're pushing sunrise, you can help the lesion by playing here, watching his back, and if you know that no one's even gonna be there, you could just like play with him now. You can like play off of these, maybe even come here, you know, watch this push. You can't really get shot at by the window, I mean that door, so you can just sit right here, kind of just do all this. And yeah, that's kind of the play. You guys have, I think it's a perfect. Obviously the weakness here, if they come down the courtyard and they're just gonna, you know, catch y'all lacking. But I feel like there's not a moment that really can catch us lacking. If someone dies, we're gonna have intel on them the whole game. That's what's good about it. Like if one of us dies, like all the util we have left is very helpful for the defense to still win the round, bro. But it's very crucial that the smoke stays alive. The lesion wastes a lot of time, because if he dies quick, it's gonna be a very easy push here, and it kind of stops our top floor push from like you know. But if that happens, we can still make vert, stop them from pushing in. It's still okay. It's like okay. You can make some vert here. Watch this door. You can make some vert here so they can like get this default plant spot. Make some here. You can watch it from that. A default here or some shit. Default here. You have to have vert. If you want, you could do an extra vert here just so that it can stop them from walking in here. It's all crucial, is it? It's okay stuff. And yeah, that's kind of it. I think this is still hard, but this is just how it is. It's how the game is, bro. You can't just sit in this room the whole game, bro. You can't. You give them sunrise here, and now they stop you from leaving this room. They basically stop you from leaving this room. And the only way to kill these guys is if someone's roaming and they get this hatch and whatever, he starts playing here. But this is like literally only one guy needs to play in sunrise now. One guy in bar. And their whole team comes from upstairs. Like that's how crucial it is. Like literally all they need is one guy, and it's just holding here so that they can't rotate back to site. And that's it, bro. It cuts off a real big whole rotation. For your roamers, now you can't walk here because they're here. You know, if they're doing vert, they're most definitely gonna push them out. It's a lot of things, but I think this defense will help out a lot. And at least all time, bro. At the end of the day, bro, the game is played by time. Most of my strats are based off of time, so you kind of like want to keep wasting them shits, bro. You don't want to get rushed though. If you get rushed, it kind of like changes up the strat that we gotta like whatever, take care of some certain things. Like this is okay to reinforce. I feel like it's okay to reinforce that, so that you could at least like, oh yeah, admin, make feet holes here. And by the way, these head holes right here and these feet holes right here is to help the melusi, just in case, like, you know, they're pushing that side and they haven't taken the melusi out at all. So you can kind of just watch them from here. Watch these feet holes. Comes here. Watches these head holes from the push. So you can watch a lot. That's why like main lobby is actually pretty good to kind of like play in. It's hard to push them out. But yeah, that's kind of the strat. Again, like some of these operators are like okay to change. Like the melusi is okay to change. The lesion needs to stay. The castle is okay to change. The bandit is okay to change, but the smoke is needed. So lesion smoke is needed, and the castle is actually low-key needed. But you could change the castle setup. Like you can change the castle setup But you guys definitely can change like the upstairs hold. Like it could just be like no bandit, you know. But it's okay. I just think it's good for a couple things, but hopefully I'll fuck with it. I'll catch y'all on the next one, Crips.